finding fraud is exciting for a forensic accountant like me. And this was my first big case. And it was $1 million, it was more than $1 million. And I was up to 1.2 million in a flash, and I wasn't even close to being done. Not even close. So I was new, so I called some colleagues, like, did I miss anything? They're all kind of, supporting what they think I'm finding. So I literally bebop into my client's office on Wednesday morning. His name was Gary. I bebopped in there, very proud of myself. I found $1.2 million. I'm not even done. How exciting can this be? I sit down at the table with him. I show him some of the checks. I show him how the money landed on the books and how they got written off. And I don't know if I was expecting a high five or good job or what. But Gary sat there really quiet, uncomfortably quiet. And then he said, "What are you saying?" Now I'm a CPA. I went directly into CPA mode. I started explaining all the numbers again, okay? Because that's what I thought he was asking. He gets up from our little table in his office. He walks over to his window, and he's staring out the window, my friends, for what felt like an eternity. 27 years ago, the ACFE hosted their first fraud conference. From that initial conference, they could hardly imagine what has now become the renowned global fraud conference. All of us lie. Sorry to say that about you. And that causes stress in our bodies. When I started asking her about the missing money, about things that I just couldn't understand, it was summertime here, it was really a hot day, so she had a little tank top on. So her whole chest up here was showing. And I could see that starting about right here, she starts getting red, okay? And she starts getting red. And it starts to climb up her entire face, up into the middle of her forehead, okay? And it got so red, it was almost turning purple, almost the color of Randy's shirt right here. She was stressed. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. If you had asked every single one of my clients on the day before the fraud was uncovered, on the day before, take every single one of your employees and rank them from most trustworthy to least. Just rank them on a wall for me or on a list. Your fraudster would be in the top 3 every single time, okay? Every single time. She was having a really bad day, okay? She was a city clerk and she stole money from my client. But what my clients are unable to do, and your clients as well, is conjure up an image of these really nice looking people, okay? The people that look just like me and you. And it's always funny, what do we tell our kids when they're little? Don't go away with a stranger. They might look like mom and dad. They might be really nice and say, my kitten is lost, or here's some candy, or your mom is hurt, and you need to come with me so that we can help her. We tell our children that, and then we grow up to be adults and we forget that fraudsters are very much the same way.